Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well today. Today I will going to show you how you will create an account by using Microsoft Teams to make a conference call and video meetings with your students and doing a lecture with your students online. The first thing that we will do is we will write Microsoft Teams in Google. Then we will have the first website that we will have, which is Microsoft.com. We will click on Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is used by a lot of companies because of its security, because of the company needs the security, because they are transferring some information, because they are transferring a lot of critical things between the employees, between the managers, between the staff. So they are using Microsoft Teams as a secure platform. When you open the Microsoft Teams, if you want to create an account, we will open this window. There are two options. Sign in. If we have an account, you will sign in by using your account email and your account password. But I will show you how you can have account in your Microsoft Teams by click on sign up free. If you couldn't find sign up free here, you can scroll down in the end of the page and you will find sign up for free here. So if you can click here in the bottom, or you can go to the top and click sign up for free. Now I'll click on sign up for free. Another window will open. I will show you how you can create by using this one. Here you will enter your email. Since it is for Microsoft Office, for Microsoft company, so it supports Office 365. You can use Office 365 account to sign up, but your company, because LFU support Office 365, you can use the account for LFU, but LFU doesn't support Microsoft Teams. So if you clicked on, or if you logged in, or you signed up with your LFU account, you will not be able to continue with the sign up, because you don't have, LFU doesn't support Microsoft Teams account. So we will write our Gmail. You can create your account by using Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, any email that you have to support your Microsoft Teams. Okay, now today I create an email, a demo email, to show you how you can create an email with Microsoft Teams. My email is lfuteams2020@gmail.com. Okay, I'll click on next. When I click on next, there will be three options shown here. The first one is for school. For school, for example, in LFU, we have an email with LFU at lfu.edu.krd. We can use it by click on for school option. But as I told you previously, LFU doesn't support Microsoft Teams. It has to register with Microsoft Teams first, then we can use LFU account. So we will ignore the first one. The second one is for friends and family. For friends and family, it will go to Skype email or to Skype account. If you don't have a Skype, you have to create a Skype account, but it has a limitations, which is no more than 20 participants in one team. So you can't use it, because for one class we have 20, but another class we have more than 35 students. So we cannot use for friends and family option. For work, it is suitable for us because it supports till up to 250 participants in one team. In one team, we can use 250 participants in one team. So we will click on for work, then we will click on next. Now we want to create in LFU Teams 2020 account. So we will click on create account. It needs, okay, we will click on fresh. Okay, after we wrote our email, now we will write the password that we will need for our Microsoft Teams. Here I will create a random password. Okay, then we will click on next. And if you need to save the password, so just click on save. Now we will receive a verification email by our email. This email has a code. We will copy and paste this code. Okay, this is our email. This is the email that we found from Microsoft. So this is the email that we got from Microsoft Teams. We will just open it. To verify your email address, use this security code. So we will select this one and copy it and paste it here. Then we will click on next. We are waiting. Okay. Now this is the last few details that Microsoft Teams needs. Okay, we have first name and last name. First name, just write, for example, LFU, and last name, test. LFU test. Company name, we will write Lebanese University. Okay. Country or region. Here we have a problem with country and region. It's not a problem, it is just that we don't have Iraq here in the options that we have in country and regions. I couldn't find Iraq between the countries with I letters. It is not a very big deal. We just can't click on any countries near Iraq. So I will click on Jordan. I will select Jordan. I contact with Microsoft Teams, but they didn't respond till now. But we can create an account with any country that we select. Now I select Jordan, so I will click on create or OK. It needs a time. Okay, it will give us two options. We can download the Windows application or we can use the web app. If you download it, you have to install it on your computer, and it's very easy steps, just to click on next, then it will be installed on your computers. Or you can use the web application. Because we don't have a lot of time, so I will open by using the web instead. Initializing, loading. It will take several minutes because, as I told you, during this COVID-19, a lot of companies using Microsoft Teams to create their meetings, to conduct their meetings. So it is take a lot of time when I sign in, when I sign up, when I open, when I go to the next page, when I open the specific page on Microsoft Teams. So it takes a time when it's load. We have this window. The first thing that we have this window has the link for your profile. You can copy this link by click on copy link. It will be copied to the clipboard. This you can create, for example, any file and paste it for any purpose. For example, you need to invite anyone. You need others to use your account, to invite them to your account. Just send them this link to invite the people to your Microsoft Teams. So this link, invite people to join your organization in the team by using this link. Okay, the first page we will see here in Microsoft Teams. Let me click on X. Okay, the first thing we will see, we have activities, we have chat, we have teams, we have calls, we have files, and another options. We will go through by one. I will explain it, and I will concentrate on the things that we need for creating a group with our students, by creating a class with other students. The other things that it doesn't, we don't we use it, I will just ignore it, or I will explain it quickly. Activity is consists the thing that we have in our teams. It will be shown in activities. Chat, if you want to chat one to one. I want to chat with a specific student. I will go to chat and write his name. I will see his name and I will chat just privately, or making a group chat just for chatting. For teams, we will spend a lot of time on teams. I will just explain it now. After, I will show you the calls and files. Calls is just for making a calls. For example, just write the number, make a call, the number that you want to call, and you just will communicate by using a call. It is not important for our purpose. Files, when we share files with the students, all the files will be here, and it will be separated by teams. For example, 2 files in this teams, 2 files in this teams, because we can create more than 2000 teams in one account. For example, you have 15 teams, and you don't remember which files in this team, so all the files here will be created under the one team. This team will have several files, this team will have several files. We will when we have a lot of files, we will see it in files tab. Now in teams, in the left side here, we have our teams. Here, your teams. The first team that I create is Lebanese French University. How I created? When I logged in, when I signed up with, when I created an account with Microsoft Teams, I just create the organization for my team, which is Lebanese French University. Now I will show you how you will create your own team. Here in the bottom we have invite people, if you want to invite any people, or join or create team. Join when you have the link for others or the code for others, you can join them. Or if you want to create a team, you will click on this window will shown to you. You click on create team to create a team in Microsoft Teams. You have 2 options: build a team from scratch, if you want to build a team from the beginning, you will click on this. Or you want to create a team from like you want to upload, or you want to retrieve a team from Office 365. Since we don't use an Office 365, we will go to build team from scratch, means from the beginning. We will click on these options. We will have 3 options. Organization, if you have anyone in your organization, you need to see this team, or you want to create a public team, anyone will be able to join your team. Since we are in university and we have a private classes in our university, we will create a team by using a private option. Private option, the people need the permission to join, because a private, there is no permission to join your class. You need a permission, so you'll use private option. I will create for a name for my team. For example, in my department, in IT department, one of the subjects that I teach is web design. So I will name my team as a web design. This is for 2nd grade, so I will name it web design team. Web design 2, because this is for second semester. Web design 2 is the name of my team. If you want to write any description for your team, you can write it, or you just can ignore it. Don't write anything here. It is an optional. So I will not write anything. I will click on create. Creating the team. Now it's creating. Nice work. This means that our team is created. If you want to add any member to your team, you can write their emails. The thing that has some disadvantages for Microsoft Teams, that each student, you have to invite them by using an email. You have to invite them if you want to invite them, you have to know their emails. For example, I have an email, I have an account in Microsoft Teams, so I will invite myself to Microsoft Teams. Okay, I will write my email. Okay, now I have two options, as a member or as a guest. Okay, as a member means the one that you need to invite him is a member from your as I said, we have two options, a member or a guest. We will select a member because the student is not a guest in our class. He's a member from our class. So we'll click on member. Now we'll click on add. It's been adding here. Now we have two options, owner or member. We will just click on member because he is not the owner of the class. The teacher or the lecturer is the owner of the class. So we'll click on member. Now we will close. As we can see here, we have the group, web design group. Okay, and the members. This is the group or the team for Microsoft Teams. If you click on this one, you will have the people that you have in your teams. Since this is LFUTS, this is the teacher or the lecturer or your account, and the other one is the students that you invite. We noticed that there is a small circle with X, means that this user is offline now. And when we see the green circle, means he is active or he is available on Microsoft Teams. When you send the request to the student, he will receive an email, then he will be able to join your team. Okay, since we send an email to the student, now we can create a channel. Create a channel. By click on general, we will see these three options. If you need to add more people, or if you have opened the questions for the students, or you can open or create a channel with your student. What's the meaning of channel? Channels, for sure, each subject has several titles, for example, or has several lectures. For example, in my web design lecture, I have many sub-lectures. The first lecture is the introduction to CSS. The second lecture is talking about the colors. The third lecture is talking about the boxes and the tables, and so on. The channel or the channels, yes, or the lecture is divide your subject into lectures. Now I will create the first lecture or the first channel to the students by click on create more channel. The name of the channel, it should be letters, numbers, and space are allowed as written here. You cannot write with any dot. It is cannot start with dot, or you cannot start with underscore. Dot or underscore is not allowed to start your lecture name. The name of my first lecture, for example, Introduction to CSS. Introduction to CSS. Also, I cannot end my my lecture name or channel name with a dot. If you click on a dot, it cannot end with a period. Okay, so we cannot end our name or our channel's name with a dot. Just write anything. You can put a dot or a period in the middle of the name, but you cannot start with a period or start with underscore, and also you cannot end with a period. Here it is optional. Optional mean you can write or you don't have to write. It is a description for your channel. What the meaning by introduction to CSS? I will teach you what is the main meaning of CSS, and for example just an introduction to your lecture. What is the meaning by this lecture? What they will study in their lecture. It is an optional. You can ignore it or you can write it. Here in privacy we have two options. Standard, it is accessible to everyone on your team, means that everyone in your team can join your class. Since the other option is just a specific members in the team, not all of the people or all the members in your team. You can select specific member to join your team. Since we have a class, all the class are a member of our team. All the class have, or the members in the class have to join our team. So we will click on standard, accessible to everyone on your team. Then we will click on add. As we can see here, this is the first lecture added to our team. Now we can start the conversation by click on just write anything. Hello everyone, and send. Okay, I didn't send anything. Hello everyone. Okay, it is sent now. Here, this is the message that I sent. If anyone sent, also it will be here, the name of the sender and his message. Here you can add to the message like love, laugh, or surprise, sad, or angry, anything that you can act here. Or you have a little option here. This option, save this message. What is the meaning by save? That means that this message will be saved. For example, it is an important note from the lecturer or important note from the students. You need to save so you can retrieve it anytime you want. You click on save this message. Edit. This is the one. This option can be shown just for the sender. For example, if you send this message, you will be able to see this. For example, you need to edit this one. Click on edit. For example, hello everyone. Then click on enter. It will be edited. You will notice that it is edited. Then the next one is delete. If you want to delete this message from the group, if you want to make it as unread, to go to back to later, or copy, or turn off the notification, means that you don't need to hear any notification from this user. Means when he sends a message, you will not get a notification from the sender, and so on. This option is for formatting. If you click on this, for example, you need to make some decoration for your subject. If you want an important notice, okay, you can color this. You can use a color. For example, this is an important notice. Okay, you can select and choose the size of your font, or make it bold, make it underline. Then you click on send. When you click on send, this is how it will look like when you send it. This attach if you want to send any file to the students, there are three options: browse from other teams that you have, or browse from OneDrive. If you save a file in OneDrive, you will receive it from OneDrive or from the computer. For example, I will upload from my computer, for example, this one. Okay, it will be loaded and sent. It was uploading, it is loading, so we have to wait. The message is the file is uploaded. Here please type a message to continue. For example, check this file and click on send. This file will be sent. If you want to, for example, some students write after you and your message is disappeared, you can go to files and you will see your file here. You will see your file here. You can select it to download this file. You can delete this file. You can rename this file. You can move this file, copy this file, or copy the link for the file. Now go back to the post. Now I want to create a video call. These are the stickers and emojis that you need to send to the students. I don't think so that you need these emojis with your students. This is if you want to create a team calling, conference call. Just click on the camera. This will make your camera on or off. Okay, you want to make it on or you want to make it off by click on this. Here, if you want to write any subject, for example, first lecture. Okay, this is the subject that you want to send to the. Then you can click on meet now. When you click on meet now, this will be shown. Here you can show your camera or make it on or off. Here you can make your microphone on or off. Here, if you want to share your file, your window, and another options. The participants are just you. If you need to invite this person, just click on this and ask to join. Now he is not available, but if you click on ask to join, he will receive a request and he will receive like a call from your team. He will be able to join your team. Now if I want to share my screen with the students, just click on this one, share. You will see here some of the options. Here, just make it load. All the things that you need to show here are shown in your share option. This is the whiteboard. If you want to write anything to the students, this one will share with your students. Okay, go to the app. Let's not use that instead. Okay, let's open it. Now these are the options that you can use. For example, you want to write an equation. For example, x plus, or anything that you need to write with your students, it will be shown. Because I'm recording now and a lot of things that I'm doing now, it's slow, but you can use it with your students. If you need to close the whiteboard, just click on stop presenting. It will be closed. If you want to share another file, PowerPoint here is support with Office 365, but you didn't connect with Office 365, so you will not be able to see any files from 365. You can browse your file by upload. For example, upload from my computer. I will go to the lectures. I will open the first lecture and it will be loaded to the students. They will be able to see the lecture on their devices. This is the lecture that they can see. You can click on this to move to the next page. The students will not see this, just you will be able to see this. Then you click on stop presenting. The slideshow will turn off from their screen, or you can share your whole screen. The students will be able to see all your screen. If you click on this, all the computer will be shown to the students. If you want to close the meeting, just click on hang up, so the meeting will be end up with the students. Okay, so this is everything with Microsoft Teams. I hope you enjoyed this theme and so it's useful. See you inshallah next time. Thank you so much.